Chronic Salvador, tell them say. Listen to me now. Contradiction is global. Yeah. Contradiction global. The madness taking over. Too much man in a mix up. One bag a mix up. Rasta and a lips up. Contradiction global. Still good conquer evil. David still struggle lion. Make one wall a vibe, yeah. Too many
Yeah. Pull up that song there,
Listen to me now, brother. Where you say, contradicting yourself. Chronic Salvador, tell them say. Listen to me now. Contradiction is global. Yeah. Contradiction global. The man is taking over. Too much man in a mix up. One bag a mix up. Rasta and a lips up. Contradiction global.
Yo, respect. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Nangen def onjara wan limbara. Welcome to the open conversation. We are waiting for Brother Factus Jabi to come on to continue on the weekend program that we have. This is the part 2 open conversation with Brother Factus Jabi. Brother Factus Jabi is driving from work to home. When he joined the studio, I will put him on. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the music till that he come on. Then we will talk about things that matters about our community, you know. Respect, brothers. Share this video for the benefit of others. What they say a video, more than that, what must say for the benefit of others. Thank you very much. Enjoy the songs.
Still good conquer evil. David still struggle lion. Make one wall a vibe, yeah. Well, my God, where bullets are on, pum. Who are all the big shots there? He might do it from a mansion. Slowly, like youngsters spread out. I'll got them take out. Politician and gunman a thing. So contradiction, run the thing, yeah. A contradiction global. The madness taking over. Too much man in a mix up. One bag a mix up. Rasta and a mix up. Contradiction global. Still good conquer evil. Contradiction is global. Every day yeah. Chronic Salvador, tell them. Yeah, no. We tell them right away. Here's a one I said them big, yeah. And everybody else so more. Two face, two more, two lives. Double like a little two lives. Too good, too bad, and you the one to die.
Yeah. Pull up that song there,
Ready to come. Why? Chronics, left and right. Just a come. Left and right.
Respect Ibrahim, Unoy, Janala.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rastafari. I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Here comes the danger, welcome the Savior, welcome the Rastafari. You're not for axis, at the general issue in a warning.
Job people them a ball, say them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we try in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them like no easy motor. Even one time says it's not an easy road. Occupation, occupy the motherland. Calling all soldiers to kind of tag along. From creation, the writing not a plan, but chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far, right? Executing, still I see I works and the lust of far right through. Here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. I'm on a start recruit, soldiers, still I see I army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. You're not for ask who, a the general issue in a warning board. When he bring the banner red, green and gold. It is such a honor for the season gold. It's covered on stones, on trees and scroll. And even in the stories that Jesus told. Rasta youth must inherit the earth. Can't sit down, that a cemetery work. Bring the fire in a room, that a cemetery purge. But I can't do it alone. Rasta recruiting soldiers coming from there and executing. Still I see I works and me lost a father. True. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. I and I start recruit soldiers, still I see I army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. You're not the artisan, I the general issue in a warning. Left and right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone. They're never coming down. Yeah, I will say left, right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone.
What you do? Hey, Kingston, be wise. Kingston, free up your mind. Kingston, just be quiet. Kingston, free up the army. Yeah. When the city I go click clap, blow your bed, government fingers and TikTok toes in it. And while they're working on the X's and O's, I'm living eye and eye like a Mr. Kamosi. No surprise when they sending both to me. Opposite are when plain clothes approaching me. Follow the rules is what they propose to me. Selling their souls for what is old, you see. Nothing is old, nothing is promised. Never know the government would have run up in and them garrison. Without no sorry, without excuse. So your money in them lobby, everybody gets abused. And everybody have them views now. The media is on, so know where you get your news from. And them love them on them shoes now. When them walk in the trace, look them hard in them face and say, Kingston, be quiet. Kingston, free up your mind. Kingston, just be quiet for me. Kingston, free up the eye. Yeah. No one the damage can't quantify. Ray and couldn't sanctify. Say enough of them sent to die. So the city I intensify. Say the ghetto them a gentrify. Well nobody no identify. Nobody unidentified. Them just a lie there. Then with the gun there. Dead pan Saturday, buried Sunday. Like Solomon a gun there. Like I know sons of Solomon them a gun there. Leonard Powell a pinnacle and them like. Some lyrics and them feel it under hand. So learn it and them come back.
There is blood on your land. Even murderers, yeah. Right now, push it to spot that Lord is for his brutality. Every honor, police I should have been.
Yeah, brothers and sisters, we have Factors on at the backstage. Before I waste his time, I will bring him on. Maybe after the program, when there is some time, I will try to entertain you with some of my best selections I have on reggae music. Reggae music is a revolutionary music. That's why I love it. I listen to reggae music. I don't say I don't listen to African music. Yes, I do. I do listen to all African music, especially presently my favorite. My lineup is in the Tanzanian area. I am more with those Swahili brothers and sisters. I'll bring on Brother Factors. We'll start the program. Please share the live stream, because I will be talking to this brother about politics, about social matters. Today we are talking about URR and all those things about Basse especially. You know, Factors is involved in politics. You know, Factors know all these things because he was part of the system. You know, he was under them, even though they fight him for so long. They don't want to see the youth them, prosper. If they see you try to involve into the higher class, like Factors always say, he said, ni manke bambu bati bambolbe domolal. Albe alon munemwoti. So I will bring on the brother in, Bubakar Factors Jabi from Basse, Manchester. Now they call it Manchester, but Basse around Mane Kunda. If you know cotton engineering, you know this brother. Moro, salamu alaikum, Moro. The man. Factors. Hello, Factors. Factors lost. He will connect in. I'll tell Beyalom Munem Jomalem Factors Jabi, Bubakar Factors Jabi. You know him. Because some of us from Basse Santasu, you already know him. Because I have him on the part 1 here last 2 weeks ago. I was talking about his profile, we talk about, his life, Today I want to talk to him about Basse. Be lafta nim Bubakar Factors Jabi diam Basse Kuala and in URR in general and in politics. Because Bubakar Factors was involved in all these things. He knows. Factors is my friend. He's back again. Let me bring him. Moro. Boy, thank you. First of all, thank you for taking the time after job. I know you are just from work.
Yeah.
Some of the people who work in the weekend in Babylon, Europe. Yeah, I know. Respect to that. Thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you too. How are you?
Boy, alhamdulillah, I'm Bejandarom, boy. Itedu.
I'm sorry for not coming the last time. Because No.
It's understandable, my brother. Me, I don't work in the weekend. That's why I have to tell people. I work Monday to Friday, and I don't work in the weekend. That's why in the weekend, I make time to do these programs. If I was working, I will not make these programs because I have to work. But people like you who work like in the weekend, full respect to that. And if you take your time, if you have problem, if you don't come the last time, we understand. Because even me, sometimes I have to fill in for my colleagues. That is how it is. So it is understandable. I also publish it and I say why you did not come. So, but after all, Factors is more content follow,
Yeah, thank you very much, Bubakar. Barakabaki. The more big content of viewers all. They followed us on our last conversation, and then this one also. Mulia Lonko, they are just joining. I'm welcoming everybody. And I want to say also, life is nobody is competent or nobody is competent enough. Sorry, nobody is. I don't know how to frame this. More team. So if I say something that does not go well with anybody, I'm asking for forgiveness. But that is not my
problem. This is what I will also say to that. To everybody who is watching, know that this is just an open conversation. Or people who I know. You and me and you, we are friends. We are childhood friends. We grew up in the same area. We are bringing just our underground discussion on life. So I hope people will just understand from there, and we want to learn from each other. Bubakar Factors, last time we were able to talk about your profile, your life, your school background, and your struggle. You know, we talk about your way to Mauritania, your experience in Mauritania, and when you came back, what was your struggle to build to start up an organization to fight against this backway syndrome, you know, and all your difficulties that you face. But Bokar, last time we were not able to talk about home. You know, you live in France, I live in Belgium. But if we say if we say we are going home, we go home to Basse. You know, so and Basse, and it is not possible for me to have a conversation with you without talking about Basse, because first of all, you are more you know more about Basse than me. If I say not in the landscape or about physical Basse, but the issues about Basse and URR. So it was not just for me to bring you to have a discussion about your personal life without talking about our conditions in back home. So that's why I ask you once again to accept so that we will have our part 2. So today I want to talk to you about home. If I say home, I will talk about URR in general and Basse. The last time we were talking, there was a point even you wanted to talk about your political ambition in Basse, when you want and how it started. But we did not go deeper. Boubacar Factors, there was a time in your life you wanted to stand as a political candidate for the MP to run for parliament seat in Basse. Why?
Yeah, first of all, I am a Gambian and I am from Basse. I was educated in Basse, and I feel that I should be part of Basse, and I feel that, you know, I can represent the Basse people at the National Assembly, because, you know, as I said, you know, the Gambia is Bamba Banco. Everybody, if you are powerful, you pull it, you take it to your constituency. So that is what inspired me to, you know, if I was elected, you know, I was going to work very hard in Basse. That was my intention. I love Basse. I am from there, and I love the people of Basse. The people of Basse are very hardworking, you know, but who will bring them to the top, or who will bring them to light? That is what we lack. And I know when I got that position that time, you know, I was gonna do it for sure, because I'm gonna fight it well. I fought for myself, so why not my constituency, and why not my region? Of course, I should do it. So that is what I see, and I said, look, I'm gonna go for this. But there were some obstacles, you know, that I could not make it, you know.
So, but ninge nyininka si nyininkano. Muni asabu fo ite ya miracle. Listen. Ni time nata purunte fang ngalo kake candidate, because you must have seen something going wrong, or not like how you expected it. Muni asabu fo ite you dedicate, you wanted to have that seat. Like you said, you want to fight to bring light, to bring those people, the Bassarians, to light, to people of our region to light. What were these shortcomings that you see, that you thought, I will make sure that happens?
Because like I said, you know, I was very close to the system, and the former MP was very also close to the system. But, you know, molla connectional monkey killing. You understand? Even if you have the intention to work and you are there, you know, but you can't do it. You understand? Because of the skills are not there, and then the connection is not there. So dolbije akakela doronko tobala fenkole doron, you are just an MP, you know, you are just an MP, but you can't do it. You can't deliver to the people you can't deliver for your people. You understand? So I feel that, you know, I should go for it, and I will bring it back to my constituency. So, but then man na chance, I could not do it. That's it.
So
Mulu Bigenu, they did not do it because Niaje Pase Kujamal Lesrono. We got ministers, we got even I don't know, we got ministers, ambassadors, MPs, you understand? But still Basse is Basse. So when you go to Basse and you see Basse is like that, and they said Basse is the second capital of the country. You feel sad, and then actually, you get the ambition to go for it if you can.
If people like me, even though you are my friend, you are my childhood friend. When we hear about that your desire to stand for Basse constituency, we were happy. I remember I was talking to some of our friends. I say, I think they should give Factors the chance, because Factors already, like you said, by then you are already popular in the Gambia. People know you. So, like you said, you would have the connections and the lobby that how you establish your no tobacco, you could use the same way to bring some changes to Basse. I believe so. By then, I was yearning that they consider you, but what happens? Why were you?
I was disqualified at the party level. You understand?
Like APRC,
not national APRC party, not national, but regional party level. You understand? I was not selected there. Yeah, because I think we were 6 aspiring candidates. Me, Honorable Seluba, one lady from Mantajang, Abubakar Kurbali. Then you have Mohammed Magazi. You understand? So during the selection date, the governor was present, the chief was present, councillors of elders were present, and then the governor chaired and some representatives from the APRC were also present, but this governor chaired the whole session. He said, look, we know we are all APRC. You understand? But you people, the 5 of you or 6, I don't know, I can't remember anymore. It was 6, MSK, I don't know whether you know MSK. He was teaching at Kobakunda Primary School.
Yeah.
You understand? So he was also there.
Yeah.
That makes it 6. We were 6 aspiring candidates. So governor said, you have to give chance to one of you guys. So, but go inside with the chief, you talk among yourselves, and then you come up with a candidate. Then if you did not agree, come to terms, then we go on selections, or we go on scrutinizations, So we went inside. Everybody said his own opinion why, I could still remember that, Abubakar Kurbali. No, Seluba was the first person because he is the eldest. So the chief said, Seluba, what we could what we could minyama, minyirabe ma. So Johnny memfa awoni mawdo achanaibe na ka achanta nyagabe, sibe achadima, we select you. So Seluba said, anyway, by the coming one incumbe no, achane kam tam mi kontina komi woni wollude. So I remember Abubakar was the second person to speak. So Abubakar said, Abubakar Kurubali told Honorable Seluba that Koto, I want it on Johnny do bisapo. Ankadi achana minyirabe mabeng menenkadi me made a said.
Okay, by then Brother Seluba already served 2 terms.
He already served, yeah, he was going for his third term. Oh, he was going for his third term, yes. His third term, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So Abubakar told him, look, Ankadi achang eng. So the next was MSK. MSK also spoke, that he is from Basse, he got the right, So, and then the next one also was the lady that said, give chance to ladies to the vice president is a lady, so I think I'm also fit to run, you know. So, but nobody gave her the chance to go. And then this guy too, Magasi spoke. Then I was the last person who spoke. I said, yes, me also. I wanted it because I am from Basel and I know when I am there, I can deliver. So we did not come to terms now. You know, we don't want to give chance to Sellu. Sellu don't want to give chance to Abubakar. Abubakar don't want to give chance to me, you know. So we did not come to agreement. So we have to go for votes now, you know. So after that, you know, push and pull were there, you know, Basenabe, they were you know, so things were cancelled. So things were cancelled. Now the governor is supposed to decide.
The governor, why should the governor decide? Why should the governor decide?
Because he's the big man of that region. You know, I remember he went back to his office, you know, they have to call the police to come and escort Sellu because there was a commotion, you know, all those things, you know. I went home, me too, you know, but I was there. The governor came to me. I was there with Alaji Jallo and Musa C, Alaji Jallo, and I think Samba. Samba is a fuel dealer. The governor came to me, said, "Foolish man, give me your, I don't know, give me your details." He called direct, you know, for me to be selected. I don't know why after they didn't select me, you know. Then Magasi called me in the evening. Mohamed Magasi, the current
member of parliament.
The current member of parliament. He said, Jabi, I know you got support from people, you know. So me, I want to go for independent. He said APRC independent. So I want you to support me. Come behind me because I have people who want to sponsor me, you know. I said to him, Magasi, you know, first of all, I want to tell you that, you know, there is no APRC independent. If you want to go for independent, go for independent, but not like I'm APRC, but I have to go for independent. That's not a good deal. You know, I'm not gonna follow you to that. Whosoever the party leader, the party leader and secretary general chooses, me is the person I'm gonna follow. So eventually, they announced Selluba as the person to select, you know, at national level. So I campaigned for Selluba, although he didn't win, but I really campaigned for him. But that campaign was, you know, let me tell you one thing, that campaign, you know, was seriously undermined. They undermined Selluba very seriously.
Who undermined them? Undermined him?
Some people were saying even the governor, the ex-governor, was part of that undermine, because they will go for a meeting after he will call and say, meeting tankono Wotane Mohamed Magasi. That one is something true, you know, because Basse politics was somehow nasty, because someone said to me, I don't know how true it is, they gave the governor money for him to support the independent guy, you know. So
so the Magase team corrupt the former governor. Then
they corrupt, of course. They were using Magasi was just like
who was the governor?
It was Omar Khan. Omar Khan was the governor.
So you see, they undermine democracy at the first place.
But money talks. Magasi was not working. He was not a big businessman. So where did he get all those money to with the caravan he was going, you know? So where was he getting those kind of money? Huh?
From the Sarangule community, because if you look at by then the votes where he gets it votes, all the Sarangule community.
That is where corruption comes. Since then, what did Magasi do for Basse? Nothing.
Now we come to why you were not selected. You, Factos.
Yes.
You want to talk about what Magase bring to Basse?
No, listen to me. My selection was after me. Because my mother called me and said, "Look, you don't have to force yourself. This is Basse." You know, sometimes mothers also will have to threaten you and tell you, you know, be careful,
They
you are
worry.
too young. You cannot
They
do
worry
something
about
with
it.
this old past, you know. So
Iman la
be
fi
careful.
bamboli e domo.
Huh?
Iman la fi bamboli e domo. Mero man la fi bamboli e domo, bro.
Mero yo le fonye. So mfanandara to annex because ntenga alone those SPRC party forms, party la form soul. Huh? The executive Melbourne and Bureau. Those forms slept in my house. Will form soul that the candidates will fill and then will be approved. Will form soul yelandela bungola. You know? So
but I will ask you this question. Ite Mira, that kind of disorganization or dishonesty among leadership, talking about the way the selection went through. Ite Mira, that is still hindering the affairs of Basse and URR in general. Don't you think so?
Well, it's still hindering because that biasness is what wanted to play. Because Magasi just came from nowhere. And everybody was, you know, in that selection committee were interested of, you know, Magasi. Magasi was not even APRC. So you understand? He just not just like today you come to UDP and you want to be a flag bearer, or you want them to select you to become a National Assembly member. You know, these are the kind of things. So this is the kind of things we were fighting, especially Abubakar Kurubali. Abubakar Kurubali said, we were APRC since inception. So how can you people bring, you know, someone from nowhere and then you want him to lead us? And in fact, he is not educated than us. He's not exposed than us, you know. So I don't know. A guy was trying to say, no, look, Magasi, I think he was trying to say, I travel worldwide, no? Then Abubakar also told him that, you know, I am just from Europe not long ago. So you don't have to tell us about your travel experience. Tell us what you can do for Basse. This is what Abubakar replied to him. So things did not go well.
I will ask you this question. Yeah, do you think that was a big mistake by then to select Magasi and not?
It was a big mistake because, like you said, the Sarahule community were behind that Magasi. Understand? So they try to corrupt. I did not, it was not in my presence, but I know after I know how things were going, I know, yes, corruption went, but who took the money and who was supporting Magasi? You know, even during the campaign, we were campaigning for Selu. After the campaign, someone will call the village we went to and tell them, look, we came there because we are officials and then we are APRC, but this candidate, you know, we are not supporting him. So it's better we vote for that independent candidate.
Did you people take any measures, you and the campaign team of Brother Seluba, to make that bring that attention to the national level about how corrupt the leadership in Basse was during the election?
Especially me. I can speak anywhere. I'm not afraid of anybody. Me, I said this in front of the governor. Ask Umar Sise. Then Umar Sise was, I don't know, area council chairman. Umar Sompo Sise. When I spoke, I said, Seluba, you're not gonna win. You know, because people are undermining you. Me, I have no grudges against you. We are all APRC. It's better APRC to win than another party or an independent candidate. I said, we hold a meeting here today, you know, and then when we go home, someone will call the villagers and tell them, look, we just came there because we are officials of the government, but this is our right candidate. That has been happening there. You know, people clap for me, you know. Some people come to me and say, you are very brave. If you deny this, or if you don't believe me, you can ask the point, I don't know, point or observer journalist, or yes, it's observer journalist, Mamadou Diaw. Mamadou Diaw was also there. In fact, I am the one who took Mamadou Diaw to Basse. especially for that campaign. He was reporting for wheresoever we go, Jawo will report that. So Jawo is not.
So if I understand you, Brother Seluba's effort to run for that term was undermined by the people in your own.
Yes, was seriously undermined. He was seriously. In fact, that campaign, I did it for him. I did campaign in Nyanija and I did campaign in Basse. I used to go to Nyanija. From there, I go back to Basse to campaign for Honorable Seluba. But
why Nyanija?
In the later part, he was undermined, seriously undermined.
Why Nyanija? You are from Basse? Why should you be campaigning for Nyanija?
Yeah, because like I said, people are, we are all Gambia, one Gambia. And then, Sidi Njai, of course, Sidi Njai is a close friend to me. So he also got a candidate there that he's supporting, He needs my service. I used to go there. And fortunately, our candidate in Nyadija won.
Sidi Njai, the one who is, I don't know what, to the president now.
Yeah, he's the very one.
Okay, let's finish that. Thank you. That is factors. How do you feel when you reach in Basse? How do you feel when you arrive in Basse? Seeing with the condition of Basse, what does that make you feel?
I tried all possible means to make Basse great. Mbuka succeed later on. But because I was awarded national order. So that awarding in Tetato celebration of Basse. And I invited dignitaries. I invited a lot of dignitaries. And then was celebration. We spoke about the development of Basse. Many other people's speakers, many other speakers also spoke about Basse. So
what kind of development?
I don't have
What kind of development were you people talking about Basse?
Like road network and all those things, electricity, we lack electricity, we lack education, we lack road network, many things. Basse lack many things. And we said Basse is the second capital of the Gambia. That surprised me. When you go to Basse, you see how Basse is. And if you see Basse is a border, border. The revenue Basse collecting, the money Basse giving to the government is huge. So why not? They use that money to stay in Basse. Conakry, Guinea-Bissau, Casamance will be a silo to Basse. You understand? So yena Basse jibe abenyame. So nte wole kante diming. I invite the government officials for them to come and see Basse. And then I talk to them about Basse. I talk to them what we need, what Basse need.
So Itaya Mira, who is responsible for the condition of Basse? How it is now? But because Itaya on Kabin Telbe Dinding, when we are younger, Basse used to have like Gotal, Ni Samanara, where it will pass through. We all remember that. When we were younger, we remember there was not perfect electricity, but we have GUC used to have like street lights in Basse. What happened to all these street lights? What happened? Who is responsible for?
Is lack of good leadership. You understand that? Because Mulbe Benunge, they got the chance, to push the thing to go. But I think they were not doing it. You understand? Ni mo sita je take mira munna follow ila palaso. Wobe permanent la nyame. You forget about the people. And then in last generation okono mo na palaso, what you think about is you yourself and your family. The rest you want them to be begging after you. You understand? So Ntenga Amira is failure of responsibility. Wole kanaje. You understand? As we speak right now, the current managing director of Nawek is from where? He's from URR, Nyakoi. So
Yeah.
still we are facing that. Yes, Nani is from
Nyako, the current managing director of NAWEC.
You don't know that it's from Nyako, Nani Juara.
I don't know them. Wow.
And in fact, even when I was in Gambia, he was director of finance, you know, of NAWEC.
But Baseha used to have lot of
we used to have, but why are we not developing? That's the problem.
You mentioned something here. You said Base you are generate lot of funds for the state. And why
of course
why do you think this decentralization of the the system of funding and system of government, Yamira, that is a problem? Like everything is centralized, everything have to go to the central government and then come back to like last time I was talking to the headmaster of Kobakunda. He was lamenting how the funds that they allocate.
This Yalon, this decentralization of these monies, in Yanta qualify abolish. It's all fake, because Basela Kodo ete bo sambano la nyari to central government, and then central government will now come and decide, and then if Base is not their priority areas, so you say, how do you think the development will come to Base? It will not.
And then I was surprised to hear a leader of a political party say URR is not a priority.
Sorry?
Recently, I hear a leader of a political party and a figure. He said Base and URR is not a priority. I was just saying that. Ite Amira, you said here something fanang. Iko lack of leadership, failure of leadership and responsibility. You are the third person or fourth person I have on this platform who said this.
There is a political leader who said Base is not a priority. So failure of responsibility and leadership Kakumase work. It take Kenya telling regional like Africa priority areas.
Yeah,
just recently there is a news bulletin that is circulating in this social media talking about the condition of Basela Hospital.
I want to come to you to that. Gradually, because
people are dying every day in Base.
Yeah, I want to come to you gradually to these topics. I want to lead you to them gradually. I cannot talk here until we finish. I did not talk about that. One more sent up. But I will ask you this, Factors. You were you know about the football field in the mini stadium and in Nasilor. Those are responsibility of the area council to take care of. And if you see all those, how this, any even street light all, remember Baseje, any gutters all.
Eco Ministerium or Menfo. My last program, Youth Summer Camp, it was held in Basse.
Yeah.
You understand? I engaged the Minister of Youth and Sport. Then it was Aliuke Jamme. You understand? So I look at this vast land that you took from Basse people. You said you want to do a mini stadium here. You understand? They only built a conference, I don't know, multi-purpose conference hall there, and then they started a basket lawn, the football field, the pavilions, but they were not completed. They left it like that. I said, look, don't you think this is a waste of government resources? You build a structure, you understand. There is no more plan for this structure again. Everything is going down. Don't you think this is a waste? The minister said, don't call them the bari. Allah Basse Sports Committee will fight hard to do it. They have a role to play. Yes, minister told me that. And they have to say, Basen call the Fanambe blows Lala Nyokang, but Basela Sports Committee will find them man bank. They have fractions.
It's good that it ain't for young on the up to ministerial level. Now, boys, all remember last week I had two brothers here from Basse. They are living in Basse. The current Secretary General of the FA and one of the youth boy who is playing for the regional and Basse. He's very active in Basse. They said, Nilko, there was a project that was meant for Basse, Women Stadium Model. Because of the division of our brothers and sisters in Basse, they lost those funding to CRR. I don't know, LRR.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this lack of unity in Basse and why? Why do Bassearians like factions?
Because everybody want to be heard and seen. Ko oya wadi dundo, ko odo wadi dundo. This is what they want. You understand? So they were fighting. There was two factions. You know me, the two of them. Omar Sompo is my guy. Furu Gomez also is my guy. That is why me, I will always advise people to say, we are all from Basse. So let us take things easy and choose someone who can do it. But you know, these sections, other one will go there and talk about you. This one will go there, and at the end of the day, they will not come to terms. So this is why, you know, you have also side talkers, people who will be fanning, you know, in between two leaders. People just like I said, when we went to the drawing board, to the selection board, you know, I have people who will be firing me on that. Don't give chance to say, look, I've been there for that, you know. Someone will say, you know, Abubakar, every year he will look for this. Let him know that this is not his luck. Let him relax. You know, someone will come and, you know.
What is luck if they did not recommend him? If they did not choose him? You have to give the party the luck. You cannot say.
You know, you are from Basse. If you should know better. If you are from Basse, if you try something 1, 2, 3, something you see people will start, you know, gossiping you. You know, I need catalyst in Ajala Masutunati, the highlight.
Man Yimbari Muso, Kadijetu Jabi. Kabring Alota Jeka, Alafta ke candidate. They refused to accept her. She went as independent candidate against Magase.
Kadija Jabi in Ingadu, I supported her 100%. 100% I supported her. You know, although when the France Janne, but kabring along Ngajako, you know, as she build interest out of it, every day the car call the Kanyininka, how is your campaign going on, you know? You know, because more ultimately alonko, you know, Catalalum from the time they were going to school, you could see it in them, the business they do. You understand that the courage they have. But Basinkol Ike Dubene, we the Basse we got this belief that hey, Anka Sukalung, you know, you have to take your time, bala before be what amount damage, you know. So someone who is ready to do something.
Do you think that is a good mentality to think that young people should not take leadership?
It's a very wrong mentality. But these are all fashions way of, you know, discouraging someone for them to be going, you know. They believe in these Marabu things. And, you know, like I said, they believe in this because Umar Khan told me, to be candid enough, everybody, I also went to someone to ask for prayers for me to be selected. So this guy, you know, the guy told me that when you go, you don't have to shake hand to anybody. Don't shake hand to anybody. You understand me?
Yeah.
So
they make everybody.
There is this one of my dad coming. You know, you know my car was tinted.
Yeah.
You know, my car was tinted. So one of my guys told me that, look, there is a guy coming, and this guy is your father. He will want to shake your hand and you can't refuse him. Go inside the car. So I went in the car like that, you know, they can't see me. He will not see me. He passed through the car. Then they opened the car and I came out, you know. So when I went into the hall, governor wants to shake my hand. I said, look, governor, no, I'm okay. I do like this to him. He said, anga hersata angila ajibina ya kachernabe.
So I mean, recently I noticed Basse. One thing, what I understand from the problems of Basse itself, Ninga Simindari, the surrounding and the happenings now. What I understand is Bassarians like sections.
Too much.
Bassarians like Haniniya Jube Fang. Presently, as I am speaking currently, people are creating organizations under organizations every day. From like, I don't know if you know Friends of Basse. From Friends of Basse, they got some of the people who are active in Friends of Basse. They create Basse Coming from amongst them. Now, amongst these people, the same people again, they create an other organization, another group they call BDI, Basse Development Initiative. And in all these platforms, all these groups, it's the same people from this group, people who are active in Friends of Basse. They are the same people on Basse Coming. They are the same people in Basse development.
This is where you can see. This is where hypocrisy comes now.
Okay, I also see it like that.
This is because if you are in, listen to me. If you are in these three organizations now, help come from one NGO, one big NGO that we want to support. Few organizations in your area. You understand me? So if they select Basse, if they select Friends of Basse, they select Basse Kameng, and you are invited. So if you go to that invitation, which group now are you going to select? Because if they see the same face as Basse Kameng, they come and see another face in FOB. How are you going to tally that? Like if they invite the executive, like you are in Basse, Friends of Basse, and you are also in Basse Development. Now you have two positions in there, executive position there, because I know Basse people, they like being in the executive position, you understand? Now, if you are the Secretary General of Basse, FOB, and then you are the Secretary General of Basse Kameng, and now they invite the Secretary General for these two organizations, how are you going to play your cards?
No, it is I feel like double standard here. Like if you look last time, I was in Basse in 2018. I think Asan Jaite was there too. I met with Asan Jaite there. There was this problem of this town development committee. There is a town development committee, a recognized one by area council, and there is an other one which was the former members of the town development committee, because they were dormant. Because of their lack of activeness, comes an other town development committee. When this town development committee come to existence, these people, those who are dormant, start to take activities again. There was two interests in the town. Now, priority is all given to these people than the problems the Basse is facing itself. The bad roads, the hospital you are talking about, the market condition until the market came catch fire, because they are busy among themselves, not looking into these problems. And then observation, because I walk into the market, I say maybe if there is a town development committee, those people will go and look at the bad roads. They will go to the hospital and see the hospital is ill-equipped, it's not hygiene. They will bring the attention to the area council and the Ministry of Health about it. Or they go to the market, they see danger in the market, and they bring the attention. But when they are busy trying to fight over roles like you are saying. When will the people that they want to represent benefit from the really actual benefits? What do you have to say to that?
No, it is they themselves that will go to the people that they are serving. You know, sections. They have this kabudu. Sometimes they will meet. You understand? So the people that you are representing, you already show your foolishness to them already. You understand? It's just that those people, they cannot do anything to get rid of you, because we have this kind of masalaha thing that, you know, you know, you know, this is why we cannot go. If not, those people that they are representing, those are the people who should go forward and then kick them out.
Yeah, I believe so.
People, yes, but these people, what they do first, they go and corrupt the people that they are serving. Because imagine, in Basse, me, I cannot get my fees money. You understand? Me, as executive of FOB, I go and stole FOBs. I'm just giving an example. You know,
yes,
maybe steal $100 or $200 from FOB. Then I took 25 from there and go and give it to the members. You know, you give them that. So you are kind of buying them. You know, just like I want to give you one example. When I wanted to stand for National Assembly thing, you know, someone came and told me that, you know, you know, I can't imagine that. So what about if I got the talent to do it, you know, but I don't have the money to bribe you, you know? But so people are after.
You know what? Mbabulale FM Ming, after gonna do hospital or other things, maybe if you want, because you are just from work. Yeah?
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, bro. Just you can maybe go ease up now, Costo Bondi, you know, because you are from work, you know, since in the morning. Yeah. So,
you know, no problem.
No problem. I will when we come, we just have maybe 20 minutes, then we call it. Then I think I have enough. I will not have enough of you, but maybe next time we talk about something else. Yeah?
No problem.
We take a break, 5-minute break, and then, you know, brothers and sisters, Factos Jabi, you know, he's just from work. I will let him, you know, ease up. Then we will further, because you never know, you know. So let us see. I will play a song, you know, and then we will follow. I hope you are learning.
When the city I go click clack blow your bed, government fingers and tic-tac toes in it. And while they're working on the X's and O's, I'm living eye and eye like a Mr. Kamosi. No surprise when they sending foes to me. Opposite are when plain clothes approaching me. Follow the rules is what they propose to me. Selling their souls for what is old, you see. Nothing is old, nothing is promised. Never know the government would have run up in on them garrison. Without no sorry, without excuse. So much money in them lobby, everybody gets abused. And everybody have them views now. The media is owned, so know where you get your news from. And they love them on them shoes now. When them walk in the trace, look them hard in them face and say, be warriors, Kingston, free up your mind, Kingston, just be warriors for me, Kingston, free up the eye, yeah. Now all the damage can't quantify. Ray and couldn't sanctify. Say enough of them sent to die. So So the city I intensify. Say the ghetto them a gentrify. Well, nobody no identify. Nobody's unidentified and just a lie there. They with the gun there. Dead on Saturday, buried Sunday, like Solomon on Monday. They come up on the Solomon, them a
Big up Alassane Balde, big up Demba Kamara, Mega Foster. Yo, respect to everybody watching. On the respect. You can share it. Share the video, like the Facebook page of, I love, how to call it, open conversation. It will help, Thank you very much. When Brother Factus Bajabi come back, we will hit the nail, on the head, because it's good to have brothers who know, who are part of the system, so that they will make people aware. Factus Jabi is lucky to be one of those Basarians who know the system. I want to learn more from him, Tune in, stay tuned, man.
And we ain't giving up, no way. And we ain't going down, no, we never gonna stop, no way. And I tell you that the time is getting serious, just because I wanna put my people on alert. Just them say more Babylon not serious, and I don't wanna see that the little youths can get in hurt. So if you bring back majesty,
Yo, sister Meg Foster, it's noted. So anyway, so Ari, if he come, I will engage him on that, because education is the key. Respect.
and we ain't giving up, no. There's a whole barrage of righteous man in town, and we ain't going down, no, we never gonna stray, no way.
People talk, that's what they do.
That's what they say.
Yo, big up.
Understand how me feel a portion.
Yo, Itana, pull up. Wait, the big man is back. Mr. Facto Chavi, the man. The man is good. Thank you, brother. It's good that now you are relaxed. Maybe now you will be free. You have more energy to tell us. Factors. Minyamada, we went to school in Basse till high school. Some of you decide to go to the combos. I want to, like a sister, Meg Foster. She asked me to talk to you about education in Basse, in the province in general. Recently, we are lucky, now that we have a annex of the Gambia College, I don't know, in Basse. But I also see on the media that they lack teachers. We will come to that. And I also see Kobakunda Primary School. I was very happy when I talked to the headmaster of Kobakunda Primary School. He'll make me understand that Kobakunda now, they have a senior school. From grade 9 to, they are going to grade 12 there. How does that make you feel, brother?
Yeah, it definitely. I am very, very happy. Basse getting a college, and I am also happy to see Kobakunda being upgraded to primary, basic cycle school. I am very, very proud because then when we were going to Kobakunda, it wasn't like that. So if there is improvement there, we should thank God for that. And then whosoever is behind that, this is what we need for Basse. No, but that's not enough. Like, education is key. Education is key. Me, when I come to Europe, in the first place, what I do, like I said, people don't just listen to people's proposals in Gambia, but people make good observations. Me, when I went to Malta, that conference, that was a high-level conference I attended in Malta. You have big people there. In fact, I saw a friend, I saw a guy whose wife or girlfriend was a friend to the Maltese, I don't know, prime minister or the first lady, something like that. They are friends. So I try to engage them about Gambia, you know, especially my community, Basse. I told them that we are very poor. The Gambia is very poor. We don't have good education system. We don't have good. And we are not even more than, we are less than 1,000 kilometer length of the Gambia, you know. So the guy, this lady, though the guy was not lady, but a guy, listening to me keenly, you know, is from Serbia, but he got connections in Malta. I try to engage them that, you know, if you can help my country, I'll be very grateful. You know, health, education, you know, any way you can help, because Gambia, we live per dollar a day. They could not believe it. They could not, when I say per dollar a day, $1 a day, you know, they could not believe that, you know. So one time
why did they not believe that?
In my presence, he went direct to Google and then Google Gambia, you know. He saw Gambia, started reading, you know. The next day in the conference hall, he came close to me, he said, bro, I think I will have to go to Gambia to go and see myself. And possibly, you know, I will want to help. And the guy helping, maybe he's my Facebook friend, maybe he's listening to us. I encourage them to go to Gambia, you know, although they didn't go to Basse. In fact, but they didn't go, but they sent a helping hand to these villages in Basse. You know, they went and built a nursery school in the Combos, and then about 70 people are attending. That was from 3 years ago. 70 people are attending that, going to that nursery school. They built a school in Combo and then sponsoring. Even their teachers, they're the one paying these teachers. So me, I want to encourage my young Gambians, especially you, me, and anybody else. You know, being in Europe does not mean we should be in Europe. We should talk to people, you know, that know something that can go and help the poor people in Gambia. Me, that is what I do. That's why when I see people, you know, big mouthing, writing big words in the Facebook, you know, I said, these are not actions. You know, some of these big jargons that you are pasting on Facebook, you know, people like me, you know, if I'm a millionaire, maybe I don't have time to look at all those writings. Do the action, talk to the people, tell them about your country. Me, that is what I do. And that lady today, I am very proud when I see her post, you know, people that he is or she is helping in Gambia, people that she is putting smiles in them in Gambia, the poor people, you know. I feel proud of it.
That connection, you feel proud that that connection come from you. Is because of your step, the step that you dare to talk to somebody about the condition of the community back home. That's why
that's what I'm saying. Each of those nursery, they will sponsor them from because they make just go to Facebook and look Malta. I don't know, Malta Gambia project, something like that. You know, they created a project. In the case they are not there, you know, the project will always be there. You understand?
So if I understand you think we the community should take, we the people of the community should take responsibility of our community. That's what it is after all for. Community.
That is it. You know, we don't have to look because mira be, you know, bro, how many Basse people are in are outside? You know, it be hande safala, you know, safala, your galema, you know, you know, I don't know how will I say, you know, the road linking to your compound, you know, maybe at least 1 meter or 100 meters, at least you can lay a concrete there. You can do a concrete road there. You understand me? So you do that. Another person that get that commitment. We can develop Basse without you know, without thinking of, you know, the government, because the government will not do it. But they will not do it because the president today is from where? It's from Basse.
Yeah, but let me say, bring this to your attention. When we, you know, I always say to people, yeah, you talk about how this division is in Basse, how, and we also hear how they are fighting amongst themselves, those who should be executing this projects that you are talking about. I have been under FOB I have been part of FOB group for like since 2011 or 2010, something like that. And I know about a lot of projects.
I think 2 years ago, and it was, I don't know, Ajimai Mattel who convinced me to be part of that.
Okay. So you see, those people have been trying under FOB. I see FOB have been trying to make projects in Basse. The same problem that happens with the funding that was meant for the mini stadium in Basse, and they lost it to LRR. Similar problems happens, you know, comes when this organization try to do things in Basse, you know, because some people feel like they have to be on the center point, you know, like, you know, if Siwana Kambetung, I first what I want to do, you know. Don't you think this is the same problem? That is why we have our Basse going down into asses, you know. You know, people are not trying to take responsibilities, you know, man up to their responsibilities, you know, or they are not putting people like one of the boy that I have last time here. He said, "Ako, you know, ni alonko ite fanfan ya alonko, you cannot deliver. You should not stand, or people should not put you into office." You know, so don't you think it's high time the people who are there to be honest to the community they are from? You know, if you think you cannot do something, if you cannot do your mandate properly, you leave it to people who can do it, and then people stop, you know, selecting people on nepotism or bias, you know, or friendship. Like you, they eliminate you from the start, and they try to convince other people to stop because they did to brother Bubakar Kurubari. Yeah, you try 10 times, you don't succeed. You have to give me one chance.
Yeah, no, you know, all this. Listen to me. All this is lack of education and awareness. You understand? Basse.
No, but some of these brothers in Basse who are running the affairs of Basse, they are educated, brother. Those people who are responsible for Basse,
that is why I said education and awareness. No matter how you are educated, if you are not aware, you will not do anything. You see, we in Gambia, we don't have educational materials. You know, some of these things a teacher will stand before you and then start telling you stories. You know, we don't even have good equipment or materials to be doing experiments. Like to say, when you are talking about Guinea-Bissau, how many Gambians would you think? How many Gambians do you think can afford to pay a ticket to go to Cabo to go and see what the teacher is talking about? No. In Europe here, how many students will you see will go and do their research in Gambia? How many?
You know, today I was listening to one video from Senegal. One man was making his he said, you know, when you say a republic, that everything that is in the state, in the republic is the state, like the government. So take responsibility of like Republic de France. It any sasata if you cannot afford medical health care, there is social system there. If you have
No,
if your wife is
just before that, like we are confined right now. People that are not opportune to work, you know,
they pay them.
They have been paid by the government.
So that's mean the Republic of the Gambia is a failure. Our republics are not republics. They are demotic because they are taking things.
That is why me, I'm not talking about government anymore. You know, me, I'm talking about ourselves. How are we going to commit to ourselves, you know, and put the government to shame, or put the people responsible to shame? That's it.
Let me give you an example. You know, last time, our communities are now taking responsibility in Basse. If you see what your area, your street did to repair your roads, you know, the community is active. The people of the community are doing. If you see, maybe you see on Facebook what Kabakama did, you know, the people of Kabakama to come up to maintain their roads in Kabakama. That is the community. If you see what the people of layout around our area, 345 came here and say, the community, they went out and they maintained those things. If you look in Mane Kunda and all other areas, we see that on Facebook. If you are following Bassarians on Facebook, you see the community is active. But those who are responsible for the community, they are not. That is the understanding.
So what do we do to get rid of that? That is the problem now.
No, to sensitize the people, to sensitize the people, to talk to the people, and to allow to allow yourself to be used. You know,
you don't still understand me. Once you are hungry, you are not loyal. What I want there, you know, very few will stand and say, my integrity, I will not lose it. Very few in Gambia. But the rest, when they see money, they don't care about integrity anymore. So 95% of the people in Gambia, especially Basse, if you have money, right, it's finished. Me, they were telling me this live from my face.
But but like, let me bring you now about Sandari. If you look at the same way they neglect the youth facilities, the youth center, the high-level football field, the national mini stadium. You look at this thing, how to call it. You look at our roads. The gutters are gone. They make a road that is. When I came to Basse, I was telling my friends, here it's not even safe to drive to ride a bicycle in Basse here. You talk about the hospital, the report that one media house in Basse did in Gambia did about Basse, and you hear people say that I think FOB or some people when they went to go to wanted to do a project at the hospital there, they were told that the hospital have $3 million in their account.
I heard that from FOB group. You know, I think someone said, you know, they have $4 million, you know, and still they are crying for blood, and then they're crying for toilet. So and he said, and the guy said, where is those million? And in fact, me, I don't know how true it is, but when I listened to that audio from FOB, I said, wow, this guy is really talking sense, you know. How can you have $4 million and still you come to the news and telling people that, you know, there is no blood in the blood bank, there is no good toilet facility, there is no electricity generator is not good. What the hell? Where is that 3 million? Why can't they use that 3 million to rehabilitate those things if it is there?
But if you think if Bassarians are so divided that they cannot even have a functional town development committee that can hold, you know, people responsible, accountable.
Listen to me. If Basse people are united, like I said, Basse is a border. and government is generating a lot of income from Basse. You understand me? If we are united, we can stand. Basse people can stand and say, look, government, our revenues are not going anywhere. You have to bring in development. But it's because of the lack of unity that cannot happen. You know, people are fighting each other. You know, you will try to create things, you know, people will say, yes, this is a good idea. Behind your back, they start stabbing you.
That is what I noticed. This is what is disturbing me in recent.
How can we eradicate that? You know, that is Komame Wona. I don't know how they say that in.
So if I may ask you this question, Itea Mira, what is the way forward?
The way forward is we have to, one, clean our hearts first, you know, and then two, we have to be committed and we have our country at heart. But if you want to be, if you want to put everything, money before everything, nothing will happen. And the guy that giving you that $100 is, try, if you try by yourself, you can have more of that $100 is. You see, this is why when I was in Gambia, I said, look, I have to be independent. I have to do things for myself. I don't have to follow anybody's demand. And this is what I do in Europe here, bro. This is what I am doing here. No Gambian will tell me that, Boubacar came to my house today and eat. In Europe here, no. In the first years, yes, I do. But when I started hearing things in my absence, I said, look, from today, this is what I'm doing. I talk to people.
The same, what is the same reason why Ninteri Kafol Kabot Kafol Kono? We are under the same umbrella, and next tomorrow I start my own this thing. This on the same goal even.
This kafos. Huh? Like I am telling you is someone will have to call me and convince me. I'll be in that kafo and I will be dormant in that kafo. Do you know? Maybe you don't know I am in FOB. You are talking of FOB, but I listen to almost, if I am free, that is if I am free, I listen to the audios, or if I see interesting things, I read them, I say, wow, this one is a good thing. But you will never see me, active, because even if you are active, the executive or molbi jele mele alonko ibenyo gorkan, ibenyo gorkan. That implies to the, abe kafol be. Even me, my area, Manchester, there is a kafo in Manchester, newly formed kafo. But I am very impressed with that kafo.
Why?
Because joke things were there, because in a project call for and members are very, very committed. Equal doko men for Manchester was Sila doko. It happens during kafo informed Tawato me. And right now we are planning, each and every one of us to sponsor a street light in Manchester.
You people outside Manchester?
Yes, of course. No, not Manchester Street. Manchester.
I'll tell Melbe Banta come ite ani broseni ani alaji ani malle fati nyol.
Malay will have to buy either 2 or 3 street lights. Already we spoke with the contractor, everything, and then many people accepted that. In fact, some people pledged that they're gonna do 2-3 street solar lights.
I saw similar project in somewhere in the Gambia.
This is it. If the government cannot do it for you, because you will go in that two light.
Last time I talked to these brothers here, I told them it's high time that we stop this territory kafol. Remember, we start as a community. We have to start to invest in the community, like taking community projects, bigger one. We don't have to look like saying government. Let's say an example. We take that highway that come from your street, Menkata Kunda. We try to levy that road. Easy with collaboration with brother Hamidou Jah, because Hamidou Jah is material also, So when we finish that, we try this this solar system you are saying, when we finish that, ngana wo silo membe because slow mem kana ikam where they call Muna Njai Johnson. Wo fanan kata aliyale mane kunda, you know. Wo kata for GPM.
In fact, that street is part of our demarcation now.
You see, when with collaboration with Hamid Joa or anybody, we can level those roads and put like this street light. Wo niwo botaje ngata Amadia Johnson. Wo fanan kata for mane kunda alla ko nyotoje.
Go, it's very easy. It's very easy.
But when we say
the contractor, you know, the contractor, how much? Yeah, you know how much the contractor charge us per street light? You know,
no,
100 watts. You know,
No.
7,300 $7,300.
wow.
You know, that is even less than 150 euro.
And FOB alone, they spend like the last time they spend in the disaster market almost $1 million. They spend $600,000 to give out to people to help them fund it.
You know that 600. Do you know how many street lights will be in $600,000?
Like, that's why I say this.
That can light up all Basse.
So this is what I was telling these brothers. I said, listen, we have to start doing projects like that. We don't have to say, you know, Basse, the government, this is our big government, we cannot do these things. We have to start helping our community because the government will not do it.
Fadu halama. COVID. Aye COVID funds or grau ari. Grau ari. Sion diam baby ko $2,500. Sion diam. When they do the investigations, you know, they said one bucket is $2,500. You know what they do? They just write invoices and then big money. So they go and buy one CO. Me, yo Allah Yafaka, me Sami made what?
I know that is common in Basse. That is common.
So that is why I did not dispute it. You know, motor or Bonnie, massing and motor. So that was a part that spoiled in my car. So I called the mechanic, look, give me invoice of $12,000. And when that material was $6,000. So that is why when they said, you know, investigation, when they did the investigation, you know, that, you know, they find out that, you know, one bucket is less than $200. And this government, I don't know, people responsible for these COVID funds are charging $2,500 per CO. So when are we going to develop?
So our funds in Basse are going like that in the air.
But if you just tell me FOC, you know, I don't know, did a project of $600,000. Where did that $600,000 go?
They give it, no, that one they give it to people, to help people, like disaster funding them. FOB, they build a borehole in Giroba, you know. That one. It cost them how much? They cost them $250,000. And when these people, the area council built 7 boreholes somewhere in I don't know, they said that cost them, I don't know, $4.something million.
And anyway, let's I don't just want to talk about FOB, neither any other organization. Me, I know how things work in Gambia. The person you trust, the person. I'm just taking the example of myself. You know, when my car got broke, I called someone responsible. He believed in me. He said, "Okay, bring me invoice." The invoice was supposed to be 6,000. Me, I took 12,000 invoice to him.
Yeah, what problem between FOB and Basse Coming when they launch that is the when they launched this renovation of the cemetery and prayer ground, ED ground owning, and it was they proposed to FOB pour FOB di itolla pour a project o FOB say no. You know,
let me tell you one thing I will tell you is I'm from Basse. My annual fee, wo ngalo ne ko wo man ko jombo jola all the time. But apart from that, you know, I think me myself I can do my projects on my own. Like I said, ngol mul sambay be Gambia kon.
But
I don't know what it's gonna be part of national development. You understand?
Fode Sanyang is saying that boreholes are different. I don't understand what he want to say. But he said boreholes are different. But Factos, what should Basserians do to bring Basse forward? In conclusion,
honest, you see, France baby magui, men 40 to the good maguia, you know. Asidia nyanda kole bula. And self-centered, fengo fenata, yafoko anyantana lantele koto. This is what we should stop. You understand that? Be loud like lie. Even if I am going to eat sand, if I am going to eat sand, I will not go and seek help from a Gambian. No.
Why?
Me, even if you know what, me coming what any carry, coming what any sai moto, coming what is that? Do things, between you and God. Me, I said, even if I die, nobody should go for me for my body to be taken. I prefer they burn down my corpse than to take.
No, don't read to that. There is now this insurance. If you don't know, there's an insurance where you pay, you do.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm not saying that my corpse are gonna be burned, but what I'm saying is I prefer my corpse to be burned than people to go for me for them to take my body back to Gambia. That a body is a body. Body is body. You understand me? I'm going to this maong tawata Allahira. So there is no difference on to be waduma bere. You understand me? That money that they're gonna go for you. How many families are sleeping in Gambia without going to bed, without food? Why can't they then take that money, that 7,000 euro they want to sponsor your body to go? They give it to those families to survive. Maybe that money can make you go in heaven.
That's true. You are right, brother. That is absolutely true.
I see no reason why people will be funding body to go.
No,
you will see you will see someone is struggling with breast cancer, heart problem, liver problem. Instead you help that guy to cure himself or herself. You will not do that, but you will prefer to contribute for his body to go back to Africa.
That's true. You are speaking like a fool now. You are not a Jahanga by this moment.
This is the reality. Me, if anybody go for me, if I die, anybody go for me, I will never forgive.
Yeah, but how can you forgive those who die? You already died. But Factos, it's good to that we talk about Basse, and I also agree with you. Basse and Goldman, especially those in Basse, they have to be honest. And to themselves first, to the community, because or else, Hanini Factors, if you talk to even to the Macron tomorrow morning about Basse, and Macron accept to help Basse, if those in Basse who have to execute that, do that work that you want to bring in Basse are not ready, they are not loyal to Basse like you are, it will never happen. And all these factions.
Bro, let me tell you one thing. We all know the government salary in Gambia. Me, I will not name names. But starting from governors, you think those people they were eating only their salaries?
No, I know. No. That is corruption in the Gambia everywhere. I know that.
You will come. Listen to me. You will go to customs. Go to customs. Me, I am 100% part of that system. Go to customs. The customs will tell you, commandant tamunity. Na boss tamunity. You understand that?
So the
police also. The police also will say, Commissioner Tamunity, Commissioner, my friend, boy. You cannot imagine it.
It's just a
Some
cartel.
people, in fact, will even go and people will go to people. Mulialo Nisitiol. There is one Nisitio in Woolly. Very rich. I Katulol Sotole so much that I forgot his name. In fact, these days I was hearing him on news. They were saying Molly Tata Nisol Sepu. People will go to that guy and tell him, they will collect cattle from him in the name of the president. No, Fulo. No, Fulo. Base, you are muye niso so data mansia. So in the 4 year, akonyako ntebijane niso membe mbulu dantala. Banna niso bebe Senegal bi oman dianye. All my cattle are in Senegal because what? We don't have water here. Kodu wadi mi igi minye na yandi fo men igi me yehi Senegal parce que men hebandiang. So I told him anyway, I will go to fisheries departments, water resources, Department of Water Resources, something like that, and then talk to them about you. He said, "Hey, bidang, ming ala komi yahan. Kumandang o aray ga o yakam bewi be aray. Ayoni mi yan dubi sapo ejoni. Ayoni mi yata." And he will tell me, and if they come, I konai mi itatami okabe. And still now, that guy, he got thousands of cattle, but they are all outside Gambia, and he's Gambian.
Wow. So, and they come only for their selfish interest.
Me kodo mi won ma halande. Okay, men nai. Gilami hebaino youth camp. I got difference on me won ma halande. This fraction. This guy gave us a bull for us to eat during the youth camp. So when I came, the bull was at the governor's office. So I went to see the bull. Someone from another Kabudu called me aside. He said, "Oh, Humbo, the bull he gave you is bigger than that. They changed it to this small one." You see, the guy was trying to poison my mind to the other opposite opponents, So this is how things work in Base. So I said,
boy.
No, I said, Besusata what they do. He said, Hakundange Allah Kodumbi what. And I know these two, and the guy who told me this, and then the other guy, they are friends. But this guy come, behind. This is how we are in Gambia. So for people to get change, in Gambia, it's gonna be difficult.
Ila boyo Kaltin. Ako, when you were in the Gambia, were you corrupt or not?
Yeah, I told you, you know me, I'm very honest to whatever I do. I told you, I remembered, asking for an invoice of 12,000. That is corruption.
So
I was not 100%.
So you were answering, your answer to him is that you were also practicing corruption in the Gambia.
Not like I don't do it a way of living, no. But let me tell you, in Gambia, from the president to down are all corrupt.
Yeah, that is, I know, that is true.
Me, yes, I told you from the instance, I support the ruling government, but they are all corrupt.
So why do you have to support corruption?
Because he's the one there. So if he is there, I don't have to do violent way of removing him. No. And whosoever is coming, do you know who is going to be more? Maybe the guy who is gonna come is going to be more corrupt than this one.
But
so I don't know this corruption thing. This corruption thing is what from Jawara regime there was corruption. Yaya Jammeh regime there is corruption. Adamo Barrow Fanang Abijele. So that does not mean Kontafalako, president support la. No. We just have to change our way of attitudinal change. We have to change our attitudes. That's it. But otherwise, Gambia will remain poor. We will always remain poor.
So this sister come back again. She asked this question. She said our young Gambians, our youths are dying for greener pasture. I think last time we talked about it. Maybe she was not here. You know, what do you think is the solution to bring, jobs, to create jobs for the youths, to let them, like you were fighting again about migration and backward migration. Ite Amira, especially in Tel Nabase and URR, where there is no job opportunities, at all. What do you think the stakeholders in Basse, in URR and in the Gambia in general should do? Especially presently, we have the president and most of these high rankers who are from there. What do you think they should do to remedy those problems of?
The revenue, it can revenue men collect. What revenue will can stay in this city, you understand? They use that same revenue to develop here. You understand? So Gambia Fanang, we should apply the same method. Region war region, income, use, develop. Skill centers. When you're talking of skill centers, not like this blah blah skill centers. No. Skill center, they will learn something that is real, not fake things, or not just because I went to a skill center. No, that's not it.
Professional
materials. They have to get the materials that will bring the stuff in them. You call that to the standard. Things will go. But just Tobala, like Sen Mulumbas. Sen Mulumbas before, it was school for dropouts.
Yeah.
The name of the school itself is not welcoming or it's not encouraging.
So
because
you are right.
People believe St. Mulumbas is a school for drops out, So people don't feel like going, even if they are there, they will be, dormant, they will not do well. So that is it. Karambule soto, Karankendo soto, electricity soto, this basic amenities, basic facilities, all sort of things will go. But other than that, things will not go.
You are right, my brother. Thank you very much for
being honest. If you say good skills, need a salary candle sort of. But you just know when you are paid 100 euros, how much in Gambia? That's people. That's more than that's a big salary in Gambia.
Carlton also say about our youths are being more in drugs. Do you think the youth should concentrate on drugs? Why are they in drugs? Ite mirror.
No, yalonte drugs kay mom wonena mantarantela ntela area kono. I don't like it. Nte smoking from more like. Fengo fem bente sirande lande bo katola. So I know it's dangerous for them. One, it's not good for your health, Two, you can risk going to prison for that for many years. You understand? Three, you can die, because how many people have been killed because of these drug things? You understand? So what is the essence of that? Risking yourself to die. One, although we will all die, but then you should choose how to die. Even God destined that you will die because of dealing drugs. Try to abstain yourself from it. You understand? Because Allah says, help yourself and I help you. You understand? So, and if you smoke, you you have a strange feeling that you can. Just recently, I had someone kill his mother, you know.
In Birkama. I
In
saw that
Brikama.
one.
Do they know why? Because some of them are saying he's mental, he's somehow mental. But do they know the cause of that mental thing in him? This is what we should know.
I think
all those things are caused by a drug.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Culting that is true. I think our youths I also think because of this idleness, because lack of doing what you should do. But if people are really engaged,
Me, when I was in Basel, some people
have time to
call me ball head. If you don't smoke this, they categorize you as a ball headed person.
Even me when I stop smoking, my friends call me ball head. Still, they call me ball head. Still, I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking around 2001. So they still call me ball head, and I don't care. But Carlton, Factos, it's late now. I thank you for your time, and maybe once again we will have another time we talk. Because we talk, but we never bring it on public. So what people like now is good to know, to learn from you, and maybe people will understand too. They will make sense out of our discussions. Thank you for your time, and I wish you a restful Sunday. Maybe you have to go to work. I don't know, but me, I don't work in the weekend. But I wish you a wonderful weekend.
Tomorrow I'm not working.
So I hope you will relax enough, brother. Thank you for your time. Till I catch you again, I know I will have you more time. We will talk more, because you know a lot that I don't know. So I have to learn from you. Thank you for your time.
It's like
we have to learn from each other. So what do you have to close with our family members and friends listening and watching to this, on who will be watching?
I will have to thank them for their time, because it's also time, following us, listening to us, and then in fact some of them are contributing, and then what they contribute, definitely are facts, they are right, so I'll have to thank them for their time, and then thank you also for creating this noble platform, I will always advise you to keep it up. Go after people who are more educated than me and who are more experienced than me. They are there.
No, we don't look for. No, we don't look for educated people. We look for people who want to talk about the problems. You understand?
You still have
people. Why I consulted you? Because you use your platform. You use your Facebook to share your ideas. And I thought I have to talk to you because you know a lot, and you.
Yeah, me. I am that. Before I used to be very shy.
Like boy. Calting be normal. I call it you are a green boy.
Calting. Afa ko yalo ya te mindi fali keke wala le jana mansa jang kunda. Odogi gila mansa jang ha mane kunda. Asikai.
No, I am not coming between you. I'm no problem. Yeah. So thank you very much, brother. Till I come your way again. Caltin. Factor say a file totally, So I cannot song a file.
I'm Antonio. I am never a green boy, but I support the Greens too, because they are our youths. They are youths, It's just because some people misinterpreted, those green youths, But at least green. You know how many of them are employed because of that green youths? They are an association.
Okay.
They elevate people.
I want to leave you, but I want to leave you, but you raised about these green boys. You remember when they used to take these brothers to Libya to treat them, What do you think that was something that the state needed? Gambia, don't you think that was waste? Taking them to the Mataba in Libya.
The Greens and the July 22nd youth movement were not the same.
It's the same.
Green came.
It's,
Listen,
no.
Green. Listen to me. Green came after Baba Job. Baba Job's time, it was July 22nd Youth Movement.
Yeah, because those people were seen as a terrorist organization. That's why they changed it to change the name to Green.
No, they were not. Maybe they could. Maybe they could. But me, I have never witnessed. But what I heard was, some people were saying Baba Job were recruiting those people in order to get rid of Yahya Jammeh. So that was the time Yahya Jammeh dissolved that that youth organization thing, and then they replace it with green youths. Me, I used to follow most of their activities. I used to be part of them. I used to go and see. Some of them are my friends.
So Galting is right. Galting is right. You are a green boy.
No, when you say green boy, or no, it's like this is a party. It's a political party, and then you have youths that empower, that support the activity of that party. Those are called the green youths. So obviously, me, I was Operation No Back Way to Europe. So when there is this function, they call the youths everywhere in the country, and they gather in a hotel. Those are the kind of people they call the greens.
I will ask you this question. Do you think that is useful? That is helpful? That is helpful to the republic, to the state, to no, wait. Let me finish first. To take more than 100 youths, unemployed, unskilled, they have no training, they have no income, to be following a political movement more than 1 week without just giving them chicken change, and they will go back home after that moment, unskilled, uneducated.
Let me tell you that green thing. That is a movement that was created to empower the young people. You see,
how
when they gather, listen to me.
How
when they gather in one place, you understand? They support the president's initiative. You understand? Among them, some of them will build friendship, and in fact, some of them even got married out of that.
No, but that is not the benefit of the state. That is
how many? Listen to me. How many people? How many of those green youths were working in the Gambia? Some of them were working in the GCAA, Gambia Civil Aviation Authority. Some of them are working in the Gambia Security Forces, Gambia National Army, Fire Service. Wheresoever you go, you will see the green. That is why the young people of Gambia will say, let me also go and join this green youth, so that I will also have employment.
Many people have the observation that
many people got employed. Listen to me. Many people got employed because of those green youth movement. If you want to remove today the green youths in the army, you will be left with nothing.
Don't you think that's why people thought Yahya Jammeh plant his own people to do his dirty job?
It's not about planning his own people. Yahya Jammeh knows how to play politics. You understand me? If Yahya Jammeh employ those green youths, and somebody wants to come and remove Yahya Jammeh, of course those people will support Yahya Jammeh, because they will say he's the one who made us work. And so someone who is coming.
So you believe these people were rewarded with jobs to the security, to the civil aviation?
I know. So do you? I know many of them who are in the army. I know a lot of them in the.
Do you think that is fair?
Listen, they are Gambians. They are Gambians. Listen to me. They are Gambians. If that is the only way they can have job, why not? It's better than going to steal. In Gambia, if you go through the right channel, you will never have it. No, the Gambia is whom you know. So Yaya Jammeh also used that as his political tactics to get the youth. And then the youth were behind him. That is why Yaya Jammeh is able to be there. He know how to deal with Gambians. That is why he is able to spend more than 22 years in Gambia.
You are right.
That's it.
You are
So
right.
me-
You are definitely
Anyway,
right.
me sometimes
I agree with you.
that's it. So life is like that. People don't know, politics is game. Politics is game. If you want to win, you have to play your game, especially in the Gambia. If you don't know your games, you will lose it.
But do you think it's high time that Gambians and Africans play politics on policies and not to games?
Politics itself is a game. It's a football. Win and lose.
No.
Politics is
No.
game anywhere in the world. Politics is game.
Thank
It's
you.
just politics of deception is what people should believe.
No, what?
You
No,
tell the
you
people
hear? You know. I think I said, is it not time Africa in general make policy? In France, people vote based on policies.
that is long overdue.
So don't
That
you
is long
think it's
overdue.
high time? Don't you think it's high time for people like you to start following, advocating, and following political parties based on policies and not who is in power? Because, like you said you will never oppose a government, a party in power. Let's say, I'm just giving an example. Let's say brother Adamo Barrow is so corrupt, like he's not doing anything right, and you just say because against that, and you don't want to bring the light about what is going wrong.
Can
Don't
you
you think?
Can you repeat yourself again? Can you repeat once more?
I said,
Mhm.
don't you think it's high time people like you or me or everybody start to, in Africa in general, from A to Z, start to follow political parties and advocate for political parties based on policies and not,
Okay. Okay, full stop.
Mm.
Okay, listen to me. Full stop. You said policies.
Yeah.
Which party does Adama Barrow belong? Before.
No, I'm not talking about individual Adama Barrow. I just give that example.
Adama Barrow was a party Jomalton.
I know he was part of the United Democratic Party.
For you, that United Democratic Party full my policies Lesotho.
But I don't know about how their policies goes, because when the United Democratic Party came,
This is
you
it. The only party. Listen to me. The only party in Gambia, that will obey their policies or that will implement their policies is DOI, and DOI will never win in Gambia because people don't know them.
Why people like you not advocate for DOI?
Why will
and you already know
even, listen to me.
You
even
already
if you
listen to yourself. You said the only political party in the Gambia that can adhere to their policies and their rules is the DOI, and they can implement that. You know that as a youth man, yeah, and you believe also that is the best for the country. Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah, but the problem is
to advocate for that. Tell people, listen, if you want changes in this country, you have to vote for DOI.
But even if you say it, they will not even listen to you. They will not listen to you because Memo, there is nobody in the Gambia, movement DOI, they don't know about DOI because DOI, in the policies, they say it, even people cannot understand English. They always say their policies in the local languages. There is nobody in the Gambia, we don't know about DOI. And DOI been there for many years. People are still not voting for them.
So don't you think it's the same problem why people are following political games and not policies? That's why they don't want to vote for the
that is what I'm trying to explain to you. There is no political the policies there is political game in the Gambia. That is what is happening.
Thank you very much, bro. We already spent 2 hours talking. We will be here till tomorrow morning, but I will just let you be. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good night, bro. Yeah. Thanks a lot, man. Respect. Brothers and sisters, anybody who was watching, you know, if I follow my conversation with Factors, we will be here till tomorrow, because you know we know each other, you know, we are friends, you know, and you know that's how it is. But I thank everybody who's watching and who was watching this program, and I hope you just take this learn from our, you know, take the sense out of what we are talking. Thank you, Sister Meg Foster, for acknowledging, you know, and I am very happy that you are also watching. For anybody who will watch this, I thank you, and you can follow the Open Conversation page. It's there, and I hope to bring you more people here that I can learn from next. It might be you. If you think you know you have something that I have to know, or the Gambians or Basarians, because my main objective is to talk to people from URR, from Basse, and all those people, you know, and then Gambia, because I think it's high time we start to talk to our communities, to enlighten them, to tell them what is going on, you know, and talk to people who dare to speak, because the silence will not solve anything. If you know, say it. And if you see it going wrong, say it, because or else they will think it is okay, and it is not. So I thank you all for watching this, and anybody who is watching will watch this again. Thank you very much. You can share the video for the benefit of others. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday evening and a restful Sunday till I come your way again tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening we have the brothers, and we have an extra brother who will join us tomorrow to talk about their experience, the back way, and also their life in Europe, you know. So tomorrow we have it tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock Gambian time, that is 9 o'clock in Belgium, in Europe. So I hope you will also listen to those brothers to help others who are living in Europe to know, especially our brothers who came through the back way, who are struggling in Italy and all those things, to know what they should do. And you know, we hope when we talk to them, it will help them. And if the others who integrate here already, it's time to exchange your ideas, to say what you know, so that those who don't know will know how to, you know, to live in Europe or America or anywhere there. Have a wonderful evening. This is your brother Bubakar Jallo. I don't know how you know me. You might know me as APC, Lampa, Alaji, somewhere. But I am Bubakar Gobija Jallo from Basse High Level. Till I come your way again. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, sister.